Borderlands 2 has been out now for over a decade, and I've had hundreds, if not thousands, of rare drops happen in this game. From the blues to the purples, the legendaries to the pearlescents, and even some ridiculous drops like the Cobra. But we can look online now and see exactly what our chances are to get each of these weapons. And so in this series, I aim to find out, how lucky am I really? So let's go farm a bunch of different weapons so that we can figure it out. And I think for our very first drop of the series, we should go for one of the most iconic bosses in Borderlands, and that is the very first mainline story boss, Ndoplex. Now, we can head over to this very handy resource called Loot Lemon that's going to show us every single weapon over in Borderlands 2, and also is going to give us all the details on all the juicy drop rates and where we can get these specific weapons. Now, for today, we're going to be looking for the Hornet. So you can see here, the Hornet is a legendary dual pistol with the flavor text, Fear the Swarm. The Hornet has a 10% drop rate from Ndoplex, but also a 1.95% drop rate from Hyperius. Now, we are going to be going for the Ndoplex kill here, which is of course found over in the Windshear Waste, one of the very first areas you get to in Borderlands 2. So what this 10% drop rate means is that on average, if we kill Ndoplex 10 times, we should get the Hornet. Now, this is obviously not an exact science because you can get unlucky and it might take you more runs, or you could get very lucky and it might take you less runs, and that is pretty much the purpose of this series, to figure out if we are lucky or unlucky in our everyday farms throughout Borderlands. So first things first, I'm going to stick up a farm counter in the top left just so we can see exactly what run I'm on and exactly how long it has taken us to get this Hornet. So we're going to load into the game on OP10 at level 80, which is the max level in Borderlands 2, just because I figure why not farm these weapons at their highest level. And so, run number 1, let's see what we can get. Might as well just kill him with the Infinity, another iconic weapon. And let's see how lucky we really are. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got a drop for the first run. Unfortunate, that would have been a crazy start to the series. You see, Ndoplex does always drop a single white pistol, which is just up there, which you can't actually reach this time around. And also, he will drop the Hornet as well, providing that we get lucky enough. So, we'll save quit, and we'll re-go in and farm him again. Nope. We got it. There it is. The Hornet. So we managed to get our Hornet on our third run here. Now, we're not going to be concerned about what type of Hornet we get or what the OP requirements is. We don't mind that much about what type of weapon we get. We are just interested in getting the legendary drop. And we got it here on our third run, which is actually pretty lucky. Like I said at the start, it is on average going to take you 10 runs to get the Hornet. And to find out just how lucky we were on this run, there is a bunch of interesting probability math, I say interesting loosely, that you can look up over at Wikipedia if you are so inclined. But here we can just use our handy dandy drop chance calculator over here on the dropchance.app website. And what we can do here is we can find out our chances. So we know obviously from this we have a 10% chance for Ndoplex to drop his Hornet. And what that means is it is a 1 in 10 chance to get our drop. So the chances of us getting our drop in 10 runs is 65%. However, we got our drop in just 3 runs, and that is a 27.1% chance, meaning in this instance that I am luckier than 62.9% of you guys also trying to get the Hornet. So not a bad start in my opinion for our How Lucky Am I series. I'm pretty happy with the result on this one. We will take the luck because I'm sure there is going to be some pretty bad luck to come in the future. But anyway, let me know down in the comments what weapon you think we should go farm for next. I'm not really looking for the most difficult weapons to drop right at the start. Maybe we'll go for some of those a little bit later on. I am just mainly looking to see, on average, how lucky are we in Borderlands 2. So that's going to be about it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.